Hello there guys, my name is Jay or the A and welcome to Everspace, a game developed by Rockfish games and something that was released 3 days ago. Now this is currently a bit of an early access preview program, so essentially this is like the first iteration of it. It's still in early access, so they will be adding features as time progresses, and essentially what this is a single player roguelike space shooter with a persistent progression sort of system built into it. And I've played about half an hour, 45 minutes of it, and from what I can see it is absolutely gorgeous to look at as well as to play. It's very fast paced, and essentially you start out in one system and you basically fight it out for materials and other things that you need to upgrade your ship with as well as repair it. And you also need to collect fuel and things like that to jump to the next area, which essentially is a lot harder than the last. So this is something that I really have enjoyed playing, and we're literally going to jump into it. So if we just start off, it should start us off into a nice tutorial, I hope. Okay, no, it's carried on from where I last left off. There was a reset button, but apparently that doesn't reset where I actually started off from. So essentially you'll go through a tutorial which will tell you about everything and how you play the game. Now you do start out with this base ship, which is the Colonial Interceptor. This is a light fighter class, and you can actually have a gander at it. Now this is essentially the bog standard ship you can get in the game. There are like a couple of others. You've got this one which is more of a pirate ship, as I call it. Kind of looks like a TIE fighter but a bit smaller on the wings, and of course a little bit different shape. And then we've got this one which is quite a heavy fighter, I'm guessing, from the gun sort of placements and the engine sort of compartments. And that's essentially it. They are looking at adding 2 more ships, I believe, or I think these may be yeah, these are the 2 other ships that they'll be adding, but essentially these ships do change and alter with your progression. So with the perk system you can basically add more, you can basically add a primary weapon slots and upgrade those weaponry slots by getting credits within the games you play, and you can basically make your ship better and better as you keep doing a playthrough. Now this actually says here 7, that is essentially how many runs I've done currently. So you'll basically do a run, try and last as long as you can, move through the different dungeons as I'm calling them, and essentially once you die that is your run over, and you go back into this, pimp your ship out a bit more, and then you crack on. Now you don't just pimp out the sort of the movement of the ship and the weapons, you actually improve the wing sets and stuff like that, and the shield capacities and the shutdowns and the recharge, and there's so many different things. You also have visual things as well, so as we change the ship up a little bit more, things will start to change on that ship as well. And I believe you can actually change the colours a little bit as well, however I'm not sure how to do that or whether it is in this version yet. But they are planning to do a lot with the game, and they are looking to add more cockpits and stuff, which you'll see there is only 1 cockpit design and stuff like that, and there's a lot more to be added, and I think this game can go quite far. So without further ado, I think we just need to get into it to show you guys how it actually plays. So if we just launch our ship, we'll get straight into it. Now you do have a bit of dialogue between your character and the craft. You just have a bit of backstory and stuff. Let's have another go at this. And then you actually have another guy that's constantly talking to you, and he's kind of cocky. Oh my god, we're already into a fight. So this is kind of a bad time to talk about this game, really, isn't it? I need to change up my weapon so I can basically scatter this guy with Gatling cannons. Here we go. And I also have rockets as well, but they're very limited. I only have 20. Oh my god. I can lock onto him, however. Fire. There we go. Shot out the sky. I got a few credits out of that as well. Happy days. I'm being throttled hard. Yeah, I know you are. There we go. There's the drone out the way. So instantly, as soon as we started flying, we got attacked, because all these ships around you actually sort of pick you up on their scanning probes and whatever. And once they spot you, they will just carry on. Now we do actually have a scanning probe of our own which can probe for things around us. So we do have a G&B light fighter there, which are stupendously difficult to fight. We have minor blower over there, which could be fuel, and then we have what we got over there. We got a light freighter and a light fighter over there, which I'm not going to try and touch. But essentially, these these crafts are the fighters are ridiculously hard for me to fight against at the moment with the way my ship is, but the miners I could attack and you know, try and get some materials out of. But if I did that, I would basically alert everyone around this system to my presence, and they would literally go at me like no man and just keep pummeling me to death. But I think what we'll do is we'll just have a look at this mineable ore. So essentially, we can shoot the crap out of this, and we can get ore. I just hit my scanning probe. There we go. So basically, it's very similar to Space Engineers controls. You've got A and D, which are left and right. You've got WS, which are forwards, backwards. You have Q and E, which is your roll. And I've actually got non-inverted controls because I find flight sims a lot easier without inversion. It's so much nicer to fly, especially on this as well, where you're directing your cursor to where exactly you need to fight and fire your weapons. And then you have I think shift. Oh no, that's a boost, and I've just damaged myself doing that. That was shift. We then have left control and space, which go up and down. So it's a little bit different, but yeah, we should be able to fix ourselves quite nicely because we do have. Oh, we don't have any nanobots. That's a bummer. So we do have some ore, and we have some gel, which we've collected. And this is essentially the screen that you would need to be on most when you're fighting, because essentially this is where it tells you all the materials that you would potentially need to repair the things that you've damaged. Now, fortunately enough, I've only damaged the ship's hull, which if I get nanobots, they will fix themselves, which is quite nice. But we do have the primary weapon systems that can fail. We have the shield generator, the engines, the secondary weapons, the sensors, the life support, and even the inertia dampeners. So if we lose inertia dampeners, like I had on my 5th run, you will essentially just not stop, or your stopping capabilities will be slowed, which is ridiculous because just strafing and everything else becomes a lot harder in navigating around obstacles. And life support, it'll literally start to count down as you start to lose pressure in the cabin. Once you lose pressure, there are a bunch of different death scenes, and you'll basically just fly off and you'll be dead, which isn't the nicest thing in the world. Your sensors, they're not really too bad. It just means you can't pick up enemies. You can really only see them without being able to pick up their sort of signals. And yeah, your engine, if you start losing that, you're essentially screwed, and the enemy will pick you off like a fish in a barrel. Right, so we've got some ore, which we have picked up. I'm just going to mine it with these very loud machine guns. Just to let you know, these are the better weapons to choose. You do have pulse lasers, which are, I think they do a little bit more damage, but the Gatling cannons are a lot better to bring down the shields. Then you can switch back and maybe do a bit of damage, or you can use your light missiles like I was doing just. So yeah, I think what we should do is maybe go over there. There's a tech container over there, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to get attacked if I do that. We could actually boost to another system if we really wanted to, and I'll show you that little ditty. And we'll probably get into more fighting action with some pirates, because pirates are assholes in this. Okay, so essentially this is like the dungeon experience. So essentially you're going from very start, sector 1, you move to sector 2, and then you can move either way really. You can choose whichever one. This does take up fuel, and for you to then travel to the next ones, you will need to regather fuel to fly. As it does say here, I have 75 fuel, and I can just travel if I want to. I have enough fuel to do that, which is brilliant. So we'll now pop into the next bit of an area, which could have some nasty ass looking ships. I think we may witness a bit of a fight here.
You're drawing fire.
No, we won't. We will draw the fire. Brill. Oh, come here. You fool. Oh my god. May I say, the enemy are absolutely ridiculous to fight. They said they're not trying to make it too hard, but I don't know. It's a little bit challenging at the moment, and I do struggle with some fights, but I think that's the point. You're meant to struggle through. I just literally peppered him with rockets. Jesus, I am sorry for that. I actually felt sorry for him. Oh, God, come at me, bro. Oh, I got him. I got it on the back foot now, bro. Yes! Check that out, I've got some nanobots from that as well, but I'm still drawing attention. Which isn't good. Whoa, he's bringing me into an asteroid field here, which is a tactic I know that they try, and it's horrible. Just die. Oh my god. Nice strafe, buddy. Whoa. It's super fast paced. Sorry if you can't keep up. I may put a sickness warning at the start of this, because I actually started feeling a little bit woozy with the amount of movement you've got. I might turn my mouse sensitivity down after this game playthrough as well, because it's a little bit daunting. Die! Oof. Go on, got it on the back foot now. Oh, I think the only problem I've got is my ammo for my weapons is low in my Gatling guns, which... Oh, yes! Which is kind of a bad thing, but... Oh, no. More? More? Yeah, more. Go on. Woo! Oh, I'm not even shooting at him here. Oh my god. There we go. He's down. Let's pull around, try and get this guy, which is a pirate. It does actually give you a bit of a lead, which is nice. A nice little thing to have. I'm not sure you can turn it off, because I think that makes the game 10 times more stressful. But I think for some people it might be worth a while, because some people don't like having a lead and they'd like to do it themselves. These things are ridiculously fast. You know what? Bomb the crap out of you. You dead? Yay, he's dead. So I've actually racked up quite a lot of credits here. There are little challenges you need to do between systems. And mine at the moment, I believe, is to gather... what was it? To gather 5,000 credits in one game playthrough. But I only have 7 missiles. Whether I can actually fix that, I'm not sure. Now this actually tells me here that I have 2 nanobots out of 20 that I can hold within my cargo. And these will repair me to this point. So you can essentially drag this down if you don't want to use them. But I always find it's best to keep them on, because I haven't got anything else to repair. Some of them do require nanobots, but there we go. I actually think it's not really worthwhile. So there you go. I've just repaired that, and that's going to fix itself, which is nice. We do actually have a star map here, which just tells us where we are, and if there's any unknown risks to me. I believe it wants me to get to here, maybe to get to the next level. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's really great. I mean, I think what I might try and do is die so I can actually upgrade some stuff. So I think for shits and giggles we'll take on these two, or maybe these two or this one fighter. We can actually boost over to him with R, and we can fight him. Now because I've actually took a shot at him, I can lock on and essentially just bother him with rockets, which is nice. Get lots of hit markers and get absolutely murdered. Yeah, so I think these guys are like the good guys. They were very passive against me, but I'm kind of just attacking them. There we go. There we go. So I got some nanobots out of it. I don't think it was really worth it because I've died. Those guys are literally the bane of my life, because if you're in a pirate fight, they will literally just get involved and you accidentally shoot them and then you set them off. Which I did pretty well. I got a new record. I got 8 kills. I lasted 7.5 minutes, which is more than... I'm not even gonna say that. I was only in sector 1, but it's not really too much bother to me. And yeah, I like the way it plays. It's very replayable, and I think that's the point. So as you can see, this is the upgrade system. Now this is probably the most amount of money I've ever had. And essentially we can do a lucky jump chance, which I'm not sure what it does. Increases the chance of surviving a jump with insufficient fuel. So if I had low fuel capacity in the jump drive, I could still jump, but I risk death. That's not good. I could increase my hull hit points if I really wanted for 500. Let's do that. Now that isn't a visual change. We can try and find something that is a visual change maybe. A scanner, we got no sensor. Boost speed, component damage chance. Oh my god. Retrieval? What's that? Reveals the location of your last clone's shipwreck on the map and lets you say, ah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's quite a nice little thing to have. It's quite nice. What's this? Adds an additional information to the sector map. Shows threat level to the map. That'd be nice. That'd be nice to have. We got this sensor thing. We can upgrade our speed if we want, or the shield recharge. I have upgraded my device slots, but I haven't found a device to put into that slot yet, which doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm actually seeing, well, I'm not seeing any visual changes. Again, whether they're in the next sort of iteration, I'm not sure. But this is actually telling me that for that, I need a device slot. So maybe let's do it. Let's upgrade. Does that give me another? Okay, maybe I have to go. Maybe I have to up it again to sort of increase the slots. But what can we do for now? Credit loot bonus. I like that. I like the sounds of that. What's this? Whoa! Increase the chance of finding better loot. That's like 2.5 grand. My God. Let's just upgrade it again. There we go. And let's have another. We'll have one last playthrough. Hopefully, you guys will understand the game from these 2 playthroughs I've done through it. But essentially, we'll start off again, and we'll get thrown into really the deep end. There are some fighters here. Head on, head on, head on. Let's bank. Whoa, Jesus! You wasn't expecting that. Let's fire a rocket at him. Really do him some bother. Whoa! Whoa, Jesus. Alright, I've got you on the rear now, so you're gonna die. Boop.
I'll take these.
There you go. Nice 160 credits right there. Easy. Easy. Bring it. Wherever you are. Ooh, they're fighting. There's an outlaw scout over here. Let's boost over and see if we can help. Can I help you guys? Maybe? Whoa, jeez. Whee. Careful. Don't want any... Oh my God, yes. I just completely grabbed onto the back end of their freaking kill. Sorry, guys. Alright, my guns are okay, and I have... Oh, what's that? There's some loot, some tech. I can't boost because my boost has to recharge. Can I? There we go. I'll just do this. Navigate this asteroid field quite well. There's actually crashed ships everywhere as well, which is even cooler because if I did a scan right now, which I think I've just used up the uses of it, it's only got 2 uses. It actually shows you here, there's like loot and stuff. But this is a GMB sort of place, and I don't know whether I'm allowed here. The music's actually kicking up a little bit, which worries me. Can I? Am I allowed here?
Enemies in range.
Okay. Yes, I'm not allowed here. Let's run. Let's run. Boost. Yeah, so I stole their tech and they pissed up. They got pissed. Really pissy. Ooh, Jesus. Leaving safe orbit, turn back. I don't care if I'm leaving safe orbit. I want to freaking get away from the guys that are trying to shoot me. Maybe it's the fact I crashed into them rather than just ask them nicely. I don't know. They just got really annoyed. I've got damage boosters, whatever they are. I've got some enemies over there. It's an outlaw scout. Let's, can we get a bead on him? I think the best part about this is you can actually look around, but at the moment, with the way the game is, you can turn all the way around, so you can actually see behind you in the internals of your own craft, which is kind of cool, but not really realistic, because there's no actual player sitting here, which you do kind of feel a bit of a ghost in. So I do like the fact that you can see literally everything around you, and it kind of brings that like Elite Dangerous sort of vibe to it, and I don't know, it's nice to have. I'm not sure if any of these dials and gizmos and gadgets actually tell me anything worth knowing. If I were to fire my weapons, does that change anything? No, it does. I don't know if it does actually give me live information on the dashboard or not, but it'd be really interesting to see if it does. Come on, bro. I'm gonna pull off some maneuvers. Maneuvering the crap out of you right now. However, I can't really get a shot on because he's that wiggly, wormy. Come here! Son of a bitch. Oh my god. You know what? Just finish him off with a freaking rocket, because those guys are frustratingly hard to fight unless you know what you're doing, unlike me. What do we have around here? Do we have any crash ships that we can go visit? It's kind of a dead asteroid belt, isn't it, really? It's kind of cool, though. On the edge of that planet, which is nice. That looks like a legitimate face. Eye, nose, and a mouth. It looks like a dog. Let's warp again and find some more enemies, because I'm actually really digging this right now. Change our weapons. There we go. We're doing pretty well as well this playthrough. I've only got a little bit of money, but we're going 3 different areas. We're going to this area now. I wonder what's at the very end. Do you reckon it's like a boss? A massive boss. That's sort of absolutely huge freighter or something that's just absolutely trying to nail it. Oh god. We got some scouts. This may be the end of me. I don't know.
You have drawn the attention of hostiles.
I know I have. Woo! Look at us! Yeah! I think these guys are good because I think they intentionally get you to follow and just play dumb, and then essentially you kind of follow the dummy and the guys basically shoot you in the back. There's lots of outlaws around here, my god. Alright, we get a lock on,
We've got company.
pop off some rockets. Warning shots, better back off, some bitch. He's dead. Woohoo! Yeah. There's a processor there, it's mine. Yeah. Come on, bro. Try and kill me. I'm on fire right now. Not literally, but metaphorically speaking. Yes! Drone down as well. Check me out. I've got some scrap there. And did he drop anything? He dropped nothing. We've actually uncovered a nice little area here, which looks like GMB ships. I'm not sure. GMB people tend to be quite friendly. Yeah, there's a GMB fighter right there. So that's quite nice to know. However, again, these guys are they're passive until you shoot the living crap out of them or bash into something or whatever. They're very touchy. These guys are kind of like I don't know. They're kind of like that country that just hates everyone, but they don't do anything about it unless they're provoked. Russia. But yeah, essentially that is the game, guys. This is Everspace. It's a really fun game. If you like games that you have to keep going back to and getting better and better and better at until you reach the end or try and reach the end, give it a try. It's a really good game, and for what it is at the moment, it's very playable. I'll give it that. There's lots and lots of upgrades you can get, and there's just lots of exploration sort of things you can do as well with different areas like this one. Like, I could literally fly around this whole base and just look at the detail they've actually put into the models and stuff, and look at this. Like, you got this mining beam here and stuff that's collecting ore that literally, if I were to fly through here, I could literally steal the ore from the craft and try and avoid the rocks in the process. But yeah, that's it. I think we're going to end on a high here. We're just going to blast the hell out of stuff, pinch a little bit of fuel.
You've been detected.
Yeah, I know I have. Woo! Look at how many people have miffed off. Woo! Oh, that's my shield's gone. Yep, I've lost my. Yeah, I've got no rockets anyway. Oh my god, they are super pissed. Oh, come at me, bros. Oh, there we go. Ammunition antlers are gone. Yeah, there we go. Flying off into space and hitting a meteorite and dying. That was a way to go. We survived a little bit longer. Well done to me. Well done me. But that was, yeah. You can easily screw yourself over in this game, to say the least. So yeah, that is it, guys. I really hope you guys want to go check this out. Thank you ever so much to the developers for sending me the game. It really is great to see games like this, because they're kind of a little bit of a different take on the conventional space game, where it's like, here's a massive universe and fly around and stuff, and it can get very boring very quickly, like No Man's Sky and even other games. But this is like a different take on it. I like the variation and the difficulty and everything else, and everything just seems to fit nicely, and again, it looks beautiful, and I haven't really encountered too many bugs at the moment, so it seems pretty damn solid. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys have enjoyed the game, go and check it out in the Steam Workshop. Link will be in the description below, and I will see you guys later. Peace!